What is up, guys? It is Turbo here, and welcome to episode 173 of the FIFA 13 career mode commentary. Let's get straight underway. I do apologize, I forgot to record the calendar, but we have a match in the Champions League against Wolfsburg first coming up, and there is the team lineup to face it. And let's get straight underway. It's time to take back our form in the Champions League. We have been slacking a little bit, so I said to the boys before the game, I said, lads, we need a big win. And we need to be solid throughout the team, at the back, in the middle, everywhere. But Neymar starts off this match fantastically. A little bit of a scoot turn there. He goes for the shot, but gets tackled by Trash there. And Insigne is going to do the same down this near side. He's going to just run, put it into the middle. But unfortunately, it wasn't a good pass, and the keeper managed to gobble it up. But the first half was pretty boring. All the goals came in the second half. Neymar starting things off, a really nice turn and a nice finish into the bottom corner with his right foot across the keeper. We have a lead in the 53rd minute, so like I say, it was a pretty boring first half, not many chances, and it took us all the way up to the 53rd minute to score, but it was 1-0, and here the floodgates opened. I've said that before, but they really did. Insigne wasn't really having too much of a good game. That run early on in the first half was the only thing he really did well, so I thought that I might try and switch it out. Roy Zazana had just went for the overhead kick, perhaps could have headed that into the back of the net, but luckily he isn't injured. Insigne managed to win the header. Boney gives him the ball, and he has a shot, but it is deflected and well saved by Wolfsburg. So it was time for the substitutions. 1-0 wasn't enough. I brought on Rakitic, Campagna, and Redmond. Most importantly, Redmond for Insigne. And what you're going to see here is just just fantastic football from Nathan Redmond. As you can see, we're on the tackle. We're on the defense here. A couple of tackles come flying, and we miss all of them. And Diego has an open net to smash that into the back of 79th minute. We are down 1-1. Not good enough. Although we are drawing, it is very much down, but really good work by Nathan Redmond and Kyle Walker, and Redmond's just going to fire it into the box for Neymar to smash home. Redmond, minutes after coming on, had a really big impact on the game. A wonderful along the floor cross, triple tap square, and Neymar was on hand to put it into the back of the net. And although it wasn't a big win, it was a much needed win, 2-1 over Wolfsburg, who were the group leaders before this, and now we are going to be in the qualifying positions, and hopefully we can carry on and get a good place in the Champions League, because the Champions League is what I want to win, always what you want to win. But we move on against Atletico Bilbao, and these guys have a really good team. They are a little bit of a bogey team in recent years, but we are going to start off with Ben Khalifa here, running in, put a wonderful ball to D'Alessandro, and D'Alessandro managed to get on the end of it, put his head to it, and dive into the back of the net with the ball. Very much beating the keeper and the defender along the way, though, so it was all good. A wonderful little bit of work by Ben Khalifa down that, or on that far side of the box, and D'Alessandro made a wonderful run, and Ben Khalifa picked him out fantastically. So we have a 1-0 lead nice and early, which is what we really wanted. Like I say, we want to keep this top place position. But Gary Gardner already had a yellow to his name. And with that kind of passing, you just got a feeling that it wasn't really his day. But Redmond here set through. I gave him a start after the beautiful play that he had last episode. Gary Gardner here, forcing them under pressure. Perotti eventually ends up with the ball, has a shot. Well saved by the keeper. It does go out for a corner. Nothing comes from it. However, Perotti again a little bit ambitious, maybe with a volley on his left foot. But then this happens. Gary Gardner was not on his game, like I say, at all. And to top it all off, he got injured. And to top it all off, even worse, it was a knee injury. And that means about a month, 4 weeks, a month, round about there. So I wasn't best pleased. I made the substitution, bringing on Rakitic for Gary Gardner. Unfortunately, that is the first injury we have had this season. But a wonderful through ball to Nathan Redmond. Nathan Redmond has the pace to get past his man. And of course, he is going to finish wonderfully into the bottom corner. Nathan Redmond very much on his game this episode. Got a wonderful assist in the Champions League. And now has got himself a goal in the league to retain our first place position. A wonderful little finesse shot under the keeper there to make it 2-0 to us. Away against Atletico Bilbao, which is something I didn't really expect. Their first chance comes from Fernando Llorente, but Really good pressure from the defender and the keeper eventually makes him miss, and it looks like we were set to go out and get an all-out victory, you know, get a clean sheet and score some goals on the other end as well. I make some substitutions, bringing on Javi Hervas and Hamil, completing my 3 substitutes that I am allowed, and the result is Ben Khalifa being set through, takes it wonderfully round the defender and managed to finish in style. That was a goal I very much enjoyed watching because of the flight of the ball it took when it left Ben Khalifa's foot and flew into the back of the net. Like, it just kind of curled round. It was really, really beautiful. In the 19th minute, we have a 3-0 lead, and of course, this time we are going to keep a clean sheet. I love keeping clean sheets. Ben Khalifa with a goal right at the end to seal it and assisted to Alexandro. Ben Khalifa was definitely the man of the match in that one. But Gary Gardner's out for 4 weeks. Like I say, it was about a month. That always is when you get a knee injury. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. It is coming towards the end of the episode now. Just to look at the league tables and the Champions League table as well. We are still first in the league. Malaga have dropped points. You know, Malaga and Espanyol, the 2 early in-form teams, to kind of keep it up there with us. I wasn't really expecting that. A little bit, you know, a little bit surprised at that, not going to lie. But then look at this, Galatasaray, who obviously beat us a couple of episodes ago, are on top. We are second, but having beat Wolfsburg, you know, that's why we're second, because of the head-to-head stuff. And Ajax are all the way down in the bottom. So what looked like an easy group is turning out to be pretty tricky for Sevilla. But hopefully we can retain a challenge in the Champions League as we are the holders. But anyway, guys, like I said, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and leave a comment down below on what you thought of it. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye!